2009
yep.
and 2010, you made $750,000. You had the money to pay for law school. You didn't need a Soros affirmative action scholarship that you now criticize.
I mean, none of this is worthy, but if you think it is, let's get to the detail. That was actually the first big piece
You say
of
you're
money
anti-affirmative action. You took a scholarship for immigrants
I'm
and their
anti-affirmative
children.
action.
So why did you take a scholarship for the children of immigrants?
Which falsehood would you like me to address? The financial one or the one about my views on affirmative action? Because I can go in whichever order you'd like.
Did you not make $750,000?
On the financial piece of it, not at the time that I had applied for the scholarship that fall.
Yes, you did.
That December.
Yes, you did, Vivek. This is awkward for you because you did.
I'm not reading the God.
By the way, just on a factual point, since we heard a lot about the second speaker, about how backward we Muslims all are, on a factual point, you said that Islam was born in Saudi Arabia. Islam was born in 610 AD. Saudi Arabia was born in 1932 AD. So you were only 1,322 years off. Not bad? Not bad start there. Talking of maths, by the way, a man named Al-Khwarizmi was one of the greatest mathematicians of all time, a Muslim, worked in the golden age of Islam. He's the guy who came up with not just algebra, but algorithms. Without algorithms, you wouldn't have laptops. Without laptops, Daniel Johnson tonight wouldn't have been able to print out his speech in which he came to berate us Muslims for holding back the advance and intellectual achievements of the West, which all happened without any contribution from anyone else other than the Judeo-Christian people of Europe. In fact, Daniel David Levering, the author of the Pulitzer Prize-winning historian and author of The Golden Crucible, points out that there would be no Renaissance, there would be no Reformation in Europe without the role played by Ibn Sina and Ibn Rushd and some of the great Muslim theologians, philosophers, scientists in bringing Greek texts to Europe.
That you can say to a Palestinian model who wasn't born in 1972 that you cannot advertise a sneaker associated with the 1972 Olympics because Palestinians carried out acts of terror at those Olympics. The only thing you can say they have in common is that they're Palestinian, which is the definition of bigotry, it's the definition of racism, right? There's no debate about it. If you're saying that you are linked to those people, what are you linked on? Oh, because you're all Palestinian. Then that's the definition of collective punishment, collective blaming, bigotry, racism. And I think Adidas, whatever the hell we want to call this anti-Palestinian shoe company, has basically just kind of rolled over for not just Zionism or Israel, rolled over for a bunch of racists. Let's just be clear about that.
Of course we have social responsibilities as politicians. I absolutely agree with that.
Do you have policies on fighting racism?
Yes, we do.
What are they?
We're completely intolerant of intolerance.
No, what's the you said you have policies.
Well, that is the policy.
That's not a policy, that's just another phrase.
What's your definition of a policy?
A plan that a government can enact using the powers of the state or the exchequer, changing laws around discrimination, inequality, changing the education system, cracking down on discrimination.
And all of those follow from
plenty
our
of policies.
three words.
I'm not even a politician.
All of those follow from our three words.
Okay. Let's go to this lady here.
You've just front row.
I condemn the invasion of Ukraine. Do you?
I condemn everything which led to
Hold on, Victor, people are here listening to you. You're just all lives mattered us, all right?
Ceasefire is the most important
I agree with you.
thing.
So far we've agreed. Ceasefire is important.
Ceasefire.
American invasion of Iraq was wrong. We agree? You said it. You said it a moment ago.
Afghanistan, Syria.
Agreed. I'm with you on all of them.
Yes.
Okay. Russian invasion of Ukraine is wrong. You condemn it.
No, I think we have to really go back into the history to see what exactly happened.
Victor, you can condemn every American invasion, but you will not condemn the Russian invasion. And then you say everyone should respect China's sovereignty. You don't respect Ukraine. You can't bring yourself to condemn the Russian invasion.
You need to listen very carefully as to what Russia is saying.
I'm listening so carefully to you tonight, I'm not hearing condemnation. Okay. Isn't the real reason Donald Trump is fighting this war on immigration is that he's a racist? When the president tells 4 women of color, members of Congress, to, quote, go back to where they came from, even though 4 of them, all of them, are U.S. citizens and 3 of them were born in the U.S., is that not racist?
I know Donald Trump. I've spent a lot of time with that man.
No, that's not what I asked, Stephen.
He is not a racist.
Okay, he's not a racist. Is that comment racist?
People can interpret it as racist.
No, I'm asking you, Stephen.
I don't know.
We invited you to answer the question.
I don't know.
Is it
I'm not
racist?
gonna answer that.
Why won't you answer it?
Because
what's the problem?
Let's move on to something else.
Views.
I don't think Donald Trump is racist.
I didn't ask that question.
I disagree with some of the things
Telling
he
people
says.
to go back to where they came from, is it racist? It's a yes or no question.